Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. We're going to dive into the Divine Masculine Collective and we'll see what's going on with them, what messages they want to communicate, what they want you to know. I feel like this could be telepathic as well, Divine Feminines. What I mean by that is a lot of you would have already received a lot of these intuitive messages that are coming through. So when it does come through, you're going to be like, damn, I was picking up on that, or I knew they were going through something like that. So many of your masculines could be apart from you. You guys could be silent, but just because you're apart and you're not talking doesn't mean that a lot of spiritual communication isn't happening. And what that usually looks like is you're on each other's minds 24/7, and it's like you're having these conversations with one another in your head, you know, really working things out. Okay, so I'm going to dig into that a little bit and see what that looks like for the both of you. Okay, so we have unexpected storm tower moments happening. And we do have a rebirth this winter. So I feel like a lot of your masculines are in this death energy. The tower moment that could be hitting them right now may have a lot to do with nurture and compassion. I'm feeling a sense of warmth as well in my chest area. So many of them could be feeling like they need a big hug, or they need that nurturing, compassionate energy that they had within you, or like the connection with you, Divine Feminine, your friendship as well. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to stutter a little bit. So it may feel like they just have a lot to... I'm feeling like on my chest area that there's a lot. So I feel like a lot of your masculines could need just genuine people around them right now. Love, real connection. And they can't explain why it is they feel that from you, Divine Feminine. They're supposed to forget about you. Why is it that you're showing up energetically during a time where they're having a lot of stormy weather that they're passing through? Okay, it's like you're their umbrella right now. And like how I'm feeling this is while they're going through this rebirth, and you know, as we know, rebirth energy or that death energy, 1010 could be a symbol of that, and also 999 or 911. So you might see that a lot on like license plates, or you know, the numbers 911 might be on like a grocery store price, or you know, you might just see the number on a billboard. And I feel like that might be particularly true for the Divine Masculines. But it's this energy of like things around you needing to fall apart in order to come together again. But that's really lonely. Like, it's such a lonely process, because when you feel things around you coming down, it feels like everything's being stripped away. You know, the closest friendships that you had, the relationships that you had, you know. But deep down also, I'm seeing that many of your masculines are like, you know what, like, even though it's really painful to lose that friendship, or to lose that relationship, they're starting to come to terms with like why it was never good for them in the first place. Okay, a lot of them are wanting to break out of cycles as well. It's like they're starting to recognize that, you know, they want to be the first to... I'm hearing the first of my generation. Like, I want to be the first of my generation to really live life in like a healthy, present way. Where it's like, you know, maybe some of your masculines have kids as well. Because with nurture and compassion, I'm feeling like your masculines are really on a journey to a rebirth of themselves. That's what it is. This tower moment hit because the universe was like, listen, this version of you is really like really far off the plan, dude. Like, you gotta stop. And if you go any further, it's just gonna feel more and more alone. Okay, so this goes back to some of the readings I've been talking about where a lot of your masculines have been distracting themselves with people or crowds. They're starting to feel weighed down by those things. It's like they really can't do it anymore. Many of them are craving solitude. They're craving nature. They're craving just to be close to people that mean the most to them. And that's different. I feel like it's a different energy because they're so used to having people there to numb things out. So it's a big shift and a big change that they're going through with their environment. So some of your masculines too that may have children, I feel like they want to be there for the first of their generation to like address healthy relationships between maybe parent and child for the first time. Like, you know, address it in a healthy way. So check out the last few readings that I have done on the channel, guys, because I really have been talking about many of the masculines going through this rebirth energy. They're digging up inner child wounds. A lot of inner child healing is happening for many of them. They're remembering things, from their past that occurred. A lot of them are trying to let it go. So it's important for them to surround themselves with the right people. Okay, so that's why their circle is shrinking even more and more. Okay, what lessons are being learned at this time that they're really following through with? What lessons are being honored by the divine masculines at this time? Okay, so we have rejection, loss, and fragmented. So maybe healing from the loss of, and rejection plays a big role in this too, but healing from the loss of losing what's familiar to you. And a lot of them too, like in the last reading, I pulled the finances and career card. So because many of them are pulling away from certain relationships, a lot of them could have to like end certain careers, like realizing like the career that they're in actually is very toxic, not because of the job, but because of the people that are at the job. A lot of your masculines are realizing like what they do for a living is not really like where their passions are. It's not really what they want to do. So they're really having to recover from this immense pressure of people pleasing. So the more they get rid of this inner circle around them that's been advising them, influencing them, they want full autonomy to actually breathe. Yeah, there it is, inner child healing and purging this out, surrendering to the universe. And the more I feel like they attach themselves to things like meditation, maybe prayer, they surrender and release it. That's why a lot of these things are resurfacing. And again, it feels super heavy for many of them because a lot of this stuff that comes up from their past, it's very painful. Like they're seeing why they pushed a good thing away. So that's very significant for you, Divine Feminine, so that you can find healing as well. Many of your masculines are coming face to face with some of the things within them that would not have recognized you as a blessing. It didn't recognize you as a good thing. I'm hearing fighting demons. Someone's been fighting demons for a really long time that has kept them away from a good thing because you would have pulled them away from that path that these demons within them wanted to take. Okay, so that's why there's been so much confusion and illusions around this connection with you as well, Divine Feminines. Let's get the Divine Feminine's energy. How is your energy influencing this connection at this time? Yeah, the attraction, hot. Yeah, attraction to you, attraction to the mission. You set my soul on fire. That's why they're feeling your energy so heavily again, because you're the light in the dark. You're like the lighthouse, Divine Feminine. And they see you and they are paying attention to what it is they need to do. And it's not so much that they're trying to like come towards you and be in some kind of relationship with you. I feel like the love that exists between you two is for your masculines to remember their path. And they do that often by looking at you and what it is you're doing and you're going through. And one of the big messages you're sending to them right now is just be open to receive the healing and just receive. Like, you deserve good. You have to keep telling yourself that you deserve good. So yeah, maybe that's some of that nurturing and that compassion that you're giving to them right now, Divine Feminines. And they need it. Like, I'm hearing like, I need your love. And for the Divine Feminines, many of you are energetically, spiritually giving it to them. For many of you, it is, it's even happening in your dream space. A lot of you are healing your divine masculines in your dream space. Like, if you're just off doing your own thing right now, not thinking about them, and many of you are like, why the heck am I dreaming about them right now? I'm not even like thinking about them, or we live two completely different lives, and why am I feeling their energy? It's because the universe is letting you know that there's something about you that's particularly healing or inspiring to them right now, and they're hanging on to your energy. Okay, I'm going to choose a couple more cards and we'll close off the reading. We have chemistry and passion. This showed up from the romantic side as well, from the romance angels. But a lot of this is part of this rebirth energy. Falling in love all over again with you, Divine Feminines. because they're seeing the truth now. It's no longer cloudy. That's why a lot of you are getting this reunion energy, because it's time. It's time. It's like a lot of the stuff is wearing off. Many of them, they're receiving the clarity. A lot of you are going to get this communication coming in because the storm is here. It's like the time apart between you two is being interrupted because, yeah, someone's realized what they've needed to realize. And I feel like that's a lot of the divine masculine collective. They've realized what it is they've needed to realize, and they've made the steps instead of continuing on the cycle. Or I'm also hearing for some of them, they knew what the cycle was, but a lot of them were so scared to confront it that they were just pretending to go along with things. And the universe was like, oh, no, like it's not enough to be aware. Like, you have to take action and change it. So a lot of them were avoiding the action, but they're on the brink of it. Like, I feel like many of them are having a lot of trouble connecting to things that aren't authentic. If they've made certain choices to do things a certain way and it's not authentic or truthful, they're experiencing a lot of friction there, a lot of unhappiness, a lot of unfulfillment. And their old bodies could tolerate it because of the numbing and all of that stuff, but their new light bodies can't tolerate it anymore because they can't drink the same way they used to. They don't feel the same about it. Literally, some of them might feel like they're allergic to certain substances. They're like, what the hell? Like, I can't do things the way I used to do before. Or if I do, I feel like I'm, a million times more exhausted. Or, like certain things are affecting them. It's because they're more sensitive. They're not supposed to have that stuff, mixing up with their new energy. So, yeah, with that happening and a lot of them staying sober, it's very easy to pay attention to what it is you need to do. In terms of, the next steps towards your healing. So a lot of them are focused on that right now, focused on their healing. And when they do that, very, very attracted to you, divine feminines. All right, so that's what I have for you guys for this quick check-in. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.